Mmatema's channel.
How long you're dirty? I can't. Please bring my coffee as well. Hi. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Look, I promised myself this year. Thank you so much, love. Baby. Guys, we at least need you to be still.
But you can see we have dogs concrete man.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. God is faithful. I want to make this as quick as possible because this is not really my husband's favorite thing. And I feel like if someone is doing something out of that is way beyond them for you, the least you can do is make it quick. So I want to make this as quick as possible so that I can release him to do things that he actually loves and doesn't have to do because he's my husband. And that's what married people do. We compromise and stuff like that. All right, so let's get into it. My name is Mmatema if you're new here. Mmatema wa Gavu. This is my husband, Tepo Gavu, and this is the Mmatema mrsG YouTube channel. And today we are shooting from, we're outside as you can see. And that's because I feel like just like riding a bike, he lost his touch with setting up the lights and it was just not working. Okay.
Now we should invest more in the proper equipment.
We should, and we are going to do, I don't like these flies around him.
No, because he was playing outside.
And we are, I think they can go now. Because Kamodi di Chila, the bukan like the time. Guys, go, tell them go, baby. When are you tell them?
Oreo, go
out. Tell them to go.
They won't go. As long as you're sitting here, they won't go anywhere.
I've been chibukan lamon and lichil.
Not like the question not like
Baby, do go.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Go.
They're not aesthetically cute.
Go.
All right. Anyway, while he's gone, let me get to this video. Today we are here to invite you to.
Go.
Okay, babe. It's okay. All right. So, if you are new here, there is this event that we hosted.
Yeah, I'm fine.
To actually digest the.
We'll talk about that. For now, I just want us to get straight into the. Man, flies don't look cute on camera. They don't. Please hold this one. They don't look cute on camera.
How do you do that?
And it's disgusting because it's hard. Okay. All right. So if you are new here, you wouldn't know this information, but if you're not, you would know that in 2023 we hosted what we call Young, Married, and Family. It is the 16th of February 2023, my husband and I's anniversary.
And I'm feeling good.
I want to talk about the orgasm gap.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
And what that is about, it's just a vision that I believe the Lord dropped in my heart. One, because I have always been a fan of marriages. I've always just been so fascinated by families. And I grew up in families. They're like, differently than what we see now in in this generation, you know, but I've always been a fan of and always desired that one day I'll have my own family. So like family, marriages and all of those things have always been like my thing. And then when I did get married, that sound all right, Kohal? Okay. And then when I did get married, I was always just so fascinated about learning from.
It's fine. It's natural sound, but they're nice.
It's flies. Flies are disgusting.
Yeah, it's what season that's on. You know what's on.
Oh gosh. Okay. And yeah, so I strongly believe that the Lord dropped it in my.
Go back. Go back. Oreo, go back. I said go back.
I strongly believe. Actually, let me start by apologizing for all this. It is not our intention. If you know me, you know that I'm a woman of perfection, and that's why I was so stressed out when I recorded my album. I'm a woman of perfection, and of course, that doesn't go well with, just the human nature itself. Because, so I apologize, but we really have to get this message out. So yeah, basically, Young Married Fabulous is back. We are doing Young Married Fabulous 2024, and I'm going to allow my husband to explain why we didn't do it in 2025. Why do I keep saying? And when I was posting, I kept saying 2024. YMF 2025. Why didn't we do it in 2024?
It was a tough year. Basically, it was rough. We were working things out, a lot of things. So, and it was a time where you were too busy, way too busy.
But the Young Married Fabulous happens in Feb.
Yeah, but your program from Feb was already there. It was already there, so mrsG sharp.
Yeah, I was about to say, because we do it in Feb, there was not much happening. Do you remember, Jan, we had like the trip, the Ghana trip, which I'm still not paid for. Can you believe it? Anyway, we had the Ghana trip, and then I don't remember how many other commitments I had. But had we planned the year before, then would have, yes. So the thing is, why didn't we plan it in 2023 or 2020? No, in 2023. We did it in 2023 Feb. So we had between Feb and December 2023 to plan for the 2024 one. So one of the business about 2024 is not an excuse. So that can be the reason. So the other reason, we're not okay. That could be the main reason.
And also another reason, it cost us more
to do it. Yeah, it's not a money making event.
You lose money. You actually spend more than
Yeah, and that's because, like I said, it's just something that's very, very in my heart. And I believe that if God gives you a vision, He will supply every single resource to bring it to fruition.
Yeah, as I'm sure I created a little one.
Fruition.
To be fruitful once.
Fulfillment.
Yeah. What? I know. I
think it's fruition. But I'll write it below what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so we basically, just to be honest, did not even think we would be making this video this year. Our marriage was really, really tested in 2024, and personally, I believe we needed that because we had to face things that we've always avoided for like 4 or 5 years that we had been married. And I know Google says there's this thing about a 7th year itch, where I got the 7th year. I don't know how Google came up with that.
You just feel like things are falling apart.
I don't know why on the 7th year, but for us it was definitely on our 5th into 6th. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I think personally it was just a challenging year for us in our marriage, where we're just not seeing eye to eye in a lot of things. And a lot of you might think, but you looked okay, like you were okay. And I think that's just, do you want to maybe touch on that? How, because when I look at us, we looked okay. Like we're okay.
Yeah, you can't look like your problems.
Clearly.
Yes, you can.
But what do you think made it look like, I don't know, like we're okay? Like we're okay. And that's why I kept, so we tried this thing called marriage check-in. Um, and I asked him, what do you think stood out for you? What was the highlight for you last year? And he said, it's so sad that the bad outweighed the good so much that I can't pick out something. And it broke my heart because I had a few. But anyway, that's just the reality. Unfortunately, when bad outweighs the good, it's so hard. It's a human thing. You have to work on it, and it takes gratitude to work on it. But anyway, then he said his highlight was, do you want to share your highlight?
Highlight is like we actually fought for our marriage heavily.
The highlight was we fought for our marriage, and that for me stood out for me because I was like, over and above everything that was thrown at us, some maybe intentionally we put ourselves in them, but over and above everything that was thrown at us, the biggest thing that stood out for us throughout that whole process was we fought to make it work. Because I think what kills a lot of marriages is marriage works only when you work it, and a lot of people just lose hope and say, nah.
And also, it shouldn't be one-sided. It shouldn't be only one party fighting for it. Both of you need to be.
What advice?
Yeah. Because it was not going to help if I was the only one fighting.
Itching and words of wisdom.
I don't do these things.
Yeah, sorry, my love. Sorry. You're right. It shouldn't be a one way street. Half the time in our marriage, when we fight and when we disagree and I'm usually the one that comes and says, "Can we fix?" And for once or twice last year, when it happened, I said, "I'm out," and that's when I think it shook him because he was so used to me being the fixer that when I did not move an inch, I guess it scared you because then the reality was, I'm actually losing this. Like, what's going on? And even he doesn't know, but even that for me was like, oh, this is nice. It's nice to feel wanted. I don't know if wanted describes it, but the feeling of I saw him fight for me as well, which for him it was just he's fighting for us, but for me it was like I saw him fight for me. And anyway, we are giving a counseling session. We're not talking about the event.
Let's go
But here's why we couldn't do it, because one, it just didn't make financial sense. But the bigger thing was because we're not okay, it didn't feel right doing it knowing that we're not okay. And even though the big initiative of it is we want you to come Usi okay, because I strongly believe, and I'm not saying marriage fixers here, but I'm just saying I believe that when you're in such an environment where you see hope, it builds hope in you. And even though you know what you're struggling, I mean, look, every marriage goes through a struggle. I just need you to understand that, because people think that just because we don't publicize our problems, we don't go through problems. Or you don't want to know.
Yeah, wow.
Please. What I'm saying is just don't think Mmatema. Because a lot of people, when we told them we don't have kids, were like, when? Remember, my shadow was like, when? Like, specifically when? And I want to see, because there was no way we would have, I would have seen that. And that's because, one, we respect you. I don't like it when, I don't like it. He thinks.
I hate pushing negative agenda. I hate.
Now we get into a place and we have
things.
Yeah. He always says to me, why are you giving the devil too much credit?
Yeah.
So Lorena, why would you want to give our problems so much credit when we move into a space? And that's what I'm saying. When you get into the environment, young, married, fabulous, the night, the evening, it's just one of those things. We don't want to push perfection. No, we don't want to say it's not a night for you to compare yourself to other people, but it's a night for you to get inspired by what works in others that you could try in yours. It's not like we saying, like I say, come learn, come get rules. No, it's a night out.
It's a chillers, man.
Yeah.
We listen.
We don't judge. Yeah. We instead watch and we try out. So yeah, it's a chillers. It's a night out of fun.
Comedy.
What you would typically do at a date night, which we strongly advise you do, but we don't do it. We don't do date nights.
But it's in our program this year. At least once a week.
Yeah, it's something we're trying to fix. I think we for the longest time, one of the challenges that we went through was we lived past each other. You know, like over in a routine, you don't even realize you're in a cycle until one day you wake up, you go, oh wow, it's what one, like, oh, it's your birthday, and wait, where did the time go? Oh my gosh, we haven't had sex in a while. Oh my gosh, we haven't, you know what I'm saying? But because you're living in a cycle, you don't even realize the time pass you by, and then it's only when it hits you how you're like, oh, we should have worked on it that time. We should have had a check-in. We should have went away. Oh, we should have just put our phones down. Things like that. So, we are derailing.
Let's go to the main issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young Married Fabulous is back 2025. It is going to be happening
2025.
2025. Yes, in 2025. It is going to be happening in Johannesburg. More details we'll show you at the end of the video. We'll post the official poster. It's going to be a night for you.
You have to repeat it. This fly was just making a mess. We're not going to buy that. We're not going to buy that fly catcher thing.
It's disgusting, that thing.
Yeah, but put it far. You're going to attract an smell, and then they're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were we? It is a night to remember. Maybe we need to sell the show. Like, we have to like convince them to come.
We don't need to convince. This is going to be one of the most beautiful night out.
That is you convincing us.
No, but I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna be fun. Lots of entertainment.
Let's name them. So we're gonna have a comedian, because I love comedy, and I think comedy brings joy.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that hormone that gets released when you're happy? That hormone that gets released when you're happy, science has proven that it can be used as foreplay, you know, because it gets women very much more excited than men. But yeah, the laughter. Sorry.
You're going to be a comedy show.
Live performances. I'll be performing, of course.
And a few more artists.
2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be 3 artists performing. And we're going to have 2 speakers. And it's going to be hosted by a couple. Yes, the MCs are now today. This time it's a couple. The 5-course meal, maybe 3 this time.
But proper nice.
But very nice. And of course, the first round of drinks is on us. We're still arguing about it.
Hey.
I really want the first round of drinks to be on us. But anyway.
They come out from your own pocket money.
Yes. Okay. Yes. We have allowances now in our marriage. Conversation for another day.
They should look out for the post.
Yeah. Look out for the poster. Poster, baby.
Poster.
Yeah. Look out for the poster. And of course the poster, right, my love?
The post, yes.
Poster.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you're gonna post.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look out for the poster at the end of this video. But we just want to invite you to come and relax. We just want to invite you to come and rekindle. It doesn't have to be broken for you to
fix it.
No. What are you fixing what's not broken? It doesn't have to be broken for you to work on it.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'm sure they look disgusting on this video.
No, because we're focusing on what
this video might not work. We might just have to find a way to fix these lights, get a light or whatever, and go shoot it proper. But yeah, nonetheless, it's going to be an exciting time. Please do come. The price will be 2,500 per couple. And like we said, it's a night to remember. It's a beautiful evening. Oh yes, last time's theme was "We're going out, baby." This year's theme is "Kana iring." What did I say about the wedding?
It's your wedding.
It's your wedding. So the decor, the quality of speakers, the quality of the performers, the venue, the food. You're going to feel like you're coming to your wedding. Canopies floating. As the saxophone. Aye, listen, we are coming to your wedding. Actually, there's a friend of mine who was supposed to get married in December. So this is like a pre-wedding for them. And then when they have like their proper wedding, we'll be like second wedding. But yeah, it's this time it's themed. It's your wedding. So come to your wedding. You know, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be incredible, and I hope you come. I really hope you come. It's gonna be incredible.
Do this.
See you there. We'll see you at the Young Married Fabulous 2025. Hi. Bye bye.